Hello there, guys, and I welcome you in my home office since yesterday, which was Wednesday. And today we have learned that almost everything is going to be on lockdown from Monday and about 14 days. I do think that this year began for many people in a really weird sense, if I can say it like that. For me, it was mostly annoying because I have certain friends that they're going through something, and I kind of learned thanks to that I don't want to be trapped in no one's problems anymore. I don't want to be a part of the issue, and I don't want to be part of any of that because their problems were draining me so bad that I literally, this Christmas, I couldn't even enjoy because it was like the worst. I was always like dealing with someone's problems, and I wanted to like enjoy because right now everything is kind of like okay in my life. My relationship is great. Things with my mom are great, but like my surrounding is like fucked up. So everyone has certain problems, and I do understand that. And I'm pretty much a person that engages into other people's issues, and I just want to help everyone. And I need to learn that I need to stop doing that because it's like literally draining my energy. Yeah, that was basically the vibe of the whole Christmas. Ah, my mask is running. You. Mm. So basically, January wasn't that specifically different from December. So yeah, everything was like in the same vibe. A lot of people were getting on my nerve, and I was starting to consider making new friends. And I'm not saying I don't love my friends, I love them to bits. But if you have an issue and you come to me, I'm going to say my opinion, and you basically don't do anything to change your problem, and the problem still continues with you doing absolutely nothing to change it, but you still go and cry about it. But when I say something, you don't want to hear it. So it's kind of getting on my fucking nerves. Don't cry about it if you are not willing to do anything to make your situation change. So that's when I was a little bit pissed off, and I was like, I need new friends to get like a change of energy and vibes, because I'm not like that I'm going to like forget about them and find new friends. No, I still want to be friends with, because those are like my best friends, but it's just like draining your energy and you just want to smack them across the head, just like stop doing the bullshit that you're doing and complicating your life when it's totally unnecessary. But you just, January basically continue in that annoying kind of vibe, and everyone basically freaking out that their packages from China contain coronavirus. So let's go to February, and my body was having enough because a lot of things were happening also in the rooms, and we are still not finished, and it's March, and I am dealing with those rooms since September last year, and it's just really was getting on my nerves, and I had to fix a lot of things. And I'm going to do a separate video why am I no longer going to make any escape room. This is my last one. Every fucking day. It was really draining, so of course I fell ill because this February was really cold, and in my office the heating was I don't know if it was broken or what, but we have really small radiators that don't generate as much heat because they're really small, and the place that I work in is big, so it won't like generate enough heat to heat up the place. And the same thing goes for the rooms, because it's like underground, and I had just one little small heater, so of course I fell ill. And oh my god, that was the worst sickness ever. And it wasn't corona, thankfully. I did feel that my lungs were hurting, but the coughing was the worst, and it lasted another week. So I was basically out for 2 weeks. First week, I have my temperature was like always rising. I have like 40 degrees Celsius. It took me a week to get my temperature to quite normal, like 37 was basically the best that I could get in that whole week. So it was really hard to get to that. And the next week I was like just concentrating on getting rid of that terrible cough and getting my immune system to normal. But it wasn't really easy. Just the sickness was terrible because I was so drained, so tired. I literally, when I went to the bathroom, I was crawling on the ground because I have no energy whatsoever. And also, the antibiotics that I was taking, it made me so sick that I was throwing up like I was I'm not pregnant, by the way. I'm not. But I felt like it. And also, my neighbors were pissing me off, and they still do, because they have like small kids, and I don't have nothing against kids. I'm quite like neutral with them. I'm not like, ooh, it's a little baby. No, I'm not like that. When I see dogs, I'm like that. But when I see little kids, I'm like, you're cute, but stay far away. I had severe like headaches, so I was just like so pissed off, and not even those earplugs that's supposed to like mute your surrounding. It didn't help. So I went upstairs to really sick, just knocking on the door, and I was like, please, can you please keep it down for a little bit? Because I feel really bad. I feel really sick. I was really trying to be polite because I don't know if they know how loud it is. Not just loud, but our chandeliers are literally dancing. So yeah, it was really annoying. And I'm sorry that if you see orange or something on my face, it's that mask that I have on my face. So I'm trying to like hydrate when I'm home. So yeah, I was out for 2 weeks, and then I just went to work as normal, and that whole schnick with coronavirus started. And basically a month later, I'm home in home office, and a lot of people are just behaving so disturbingly for me. And I'm the type of person that I'm not a people person. I'm more of a I love animals more than humans kind of person. And it's just like this situation that is happening in our country right now is just so disturbing, barbaric. I don't know what terms to use to describe what's basically happening, because I'm not sure that I don't know, what do you think? I would like to know your opinion as well, because I don't think that this issue was handled the best way, because China started to like send some people home, and that also helped the virus to spread, which is not great. And people are freaking out. Like, people are fighting over toilet paper, fighting over soap. Like, don't you have soap at home? Like, I always buy those antibacterial soaps and sprays and stuff like that. I always have it at my home because I disinfect the surfaces, and I was always like raised in that way because my mom is a pharmacist. She was always like really cleanly in that way. So now you can't get anything. because suddenly people kind of remembered you need soap, and that just like feels so disgusting to me, that people will willing to take 10 soaps knowing that other people won't be able to get it anymore. Why do you do that? You don't even need so many soaps. Now other people won't be able to get it. It's like being weak and you can get soaps. And that kind of behavior contributes to the problem. And I feel that this kind of behavior is going to be the end of us, because we are not holding together as one, but we are like sectioning ourselves to groups, states, and etc. Every man for himself. And that's what is going to basically be the end of us one day, because we are not together, every man for themselves. Also, there are so many people behaving like they have some kind of like vacation right now. And right now, I was reading an article where in our mountains we have like skiing resorts, and there are hundreds of people there. This is not a vacation, people. Like, are you being serious right now? And you can't even imagine how many people are there. I'm going to insert the picture here. It's like insane. And we're supposed to be like not in huge groups right now. And I'm not even being hysterical. It was really recommended not to be like in huge groups. I'm not even going to have my birthday, I guess. And I also have a concern because I can have home office, which is very fortunate. But my boyfriend works as a personal trainer in a gym, and he's going to, if the gym closes, and we just bought a flat and we have like a loan on it, so it's really scary what we're going to do. Like, he made a precaution that he's going to train people outside, but I don't know, or maybe at their home. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm really, really scared of my mom because she's a pharmacist. She is basically in contact with sick people every fucking day. And you have just like one stupid glass between you and a sick person. And the mask, and you can have a mask and you can have dozens of fucking disinfection soaps, but that won't save you from that virus when it just like is few meters from you. And the information that how quickly and how far it spreads, you don't know. And people, the other thing that is pissing me off, people not saying they were abroad when they were, so I hope this situation is not going to last that long, just for the sake of people that can't have home office or are forced to be at home with basically no money, and the government will try to like resolve this situation so everyone is basically happy. So thank you for listening to my rantings, and hope you had a nicer beginning of the year. And I hope you are well and healthy and eat a lot of vitamins to get your immune system going. And you have enough of antibacterial soap. Wish you all the luck, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!